So our research team at the Political Insider has explored the trad wife and sigma male trends and threads on TikTok, Reddit, and Instagram, where we were all pretty genuinely surprised how many people were advocating for things like how to be a good housewife and other culturally traditionalist norms, or at least post World War II. And post World War II, all this stuff was just basic common sense to my grandparents, but now they seem quite revolutionary. The idea of rejecting modernity and returning to a tradition like my grandparents had in the 50s is very avant-garde. Why does it seem that millennials and Zoomers are obsessing over a way of life almost alien to today's modern world?
Well, yeah, what the world that, your grandparents built, the world that my grandparents built was one that saw widespread success.
Hmm.
And while we're looking to models to figure out how we're going to create our own world, we're realizing that, the way that we're positioning women and the way that we're positioning men is not sustainable in the long run, because you have this whole girl boss mentality where from a young age, I know I was told from a young age by peers and teachers to really put a priority on my education. And I was never really instructed on the beauties of marriage, of motherhood down the line. I was never encouraged to do any of that sort of thing. I was encouraged to just go straight through the college pipeline, work as hard as I can. And I'm grateful that I did go to college, but I'm often wondering, could I be doing exactly what I'm doing today without a college education? And the answer is probably yes. That's my particular line of work. I know that's not the same for everyone, but I do find the whole trad wife thing to be quite interesting because you do have a segment of women who really only like it for the aesthetics. And
Hmm.
I think if they actually returned to any sort of feasible tradition, they might feel a little bit boxed in by it.
Hmm.
Because when you really go to traditional societies, you end up having things where, there's still widespread female genital mutilation in the world. There are still places like Yemen where women have to have male supervisors to, their husbands to be able to go out in public.
Hmm.
So, yes, learning how to bake bread, amazing. Learning how to make a house a home, amazing. Learning how to be a good, helpful wife, great stuff. But we don't need to make it into a caricature that, left and right can't take seriously.